Expensive paintings are basically just trading cards for the rich. In the 90s, we were taught to use plastic instead of paper to save the rainforest from deforestation. Now we're taught to use paper instead of plastic to save the ocean from pollution. Everyone talks about how traveling back in time and doing something small, like killing a butterfly, can drastically change the present. But no one talks about how doing something small today, like planting a tree, can drastically change the future. Kid shows led us to believe the mayor of your city was way more important and much more common to see around town than they are. Not being a Game of Thrones fan today feels like being a non-football fan on Super Bowl Sunday. It's funny how, as you progress through college, they require you to write longer and longer papers. Then you get to the professional world, and no one will read an email that's more than 5 sentences. People will literally walk to your desk to ask you what your email was about if it was too long. The title of oldest person alive is a relatively permanent one. Once you earn it, you get to keep it for the rest of your life. The voice in your head has grown up with you and at one point was a child. Honestly, the least realistic part about the magic school bus is that a public school has a class size of 8. When someone breaks up with you, you don't only lose your partner, but also the person you would go to tell about what just happened to you. Considering the size, shape and position of a unicorn's horn, it would most likely be used for stabbing potential predators after a high-speed charge. This adaptation would most likely go with an extremely aggressive temperament that would make unicorns one of the most dangerous animals in the world. Out of the millions who saw Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, in the 1980s theaters, at least one person went to the restroom or missed the scene where Darth Vader reveals he is Luke's father. Introverts run on rechargeable batteries, while extroverts run on solar panels. Humans hate to eat the same meal repetitively, but a pet can go its whole life eating the same meal and still be excited when you put the bowl down. In a 500-day period, someone could have met someone, got married, gave birth to a child, got divorced, and still would have been using the same box of Q-tips. Human thoughts before language must have been weird. Sympathetic vomiting is probably a survival trait in the event someone in the group ate something bad. If Google Voice taught children how to speak, they would grow up with the weirdest accent. Pretty ironic that as TV screens got bigger, split-screen games became less frequent. If the dead could actually roll in their graves, there could be a new profession where you just say dumb stuff throughout the day to make them generate electricity. In 100 years, kids will learn about the first picture of a black hole and compare it to their crystal clear pictures. Mickey Mouse's ears always look round from any angle, therefore they are balls. The fact that dishwashers also clean themselves is rarely appreciated. Yes, the machine kind. People hate writing essays for school, yet will willingly write a 10-paragraph long essay with sources to win an argument online. Busy as a bee is a metaphor for being unflaggingly industrious, but the job of every bee is literally to stop and smell the roses, a metaphor for taking a break from work. If people in the 1930s saw movies today featuring aliens and spaceships, they would likely think we were using real-life aliens rather than CGI. Typing the word skepticism is like playing pong with your keyboard. Spring is the season where you always pick the wrong jacket. If you curse at inanimate objects, no one cares, but if you talk nicely to them, people will think you're crazy. Guys never put away their supper clothes, we just layer them with jackets in the winter. Maybe Earth's like the uncontacted tribes in the Amazon. The whole galaxy knows we're here, but they've agreed not to contact us. Someone developed the internet without the help of internet. The most terrifying thing that could happen to a fly is zooming through an audience attending a live performance of We Will Rock You. No one would ever know if a tree chirped like a bird.